So here we are on a rainy day before Christmas in England talking about Donald Trump, and I'm going to talk today about some of the impeachment things, talk about some of the predictions I've already made about Donald Trump, and something that really excites me. I have access to the ancient Indian oracles, which I'm going to tell you about in this video. In some of my earlier videos, I've talked about the impeachment of Donald Trump, and I've said he will not be impeached. And what I'm actually meaning by that is that he won't be removed from office. Some of you, thankfully, in the comments said that, Craig, you got it slightly wrong. What you're talking about is removal from office here. He is actually being impeached at the moment. But what I'm saying is he will not be removed from office. Here's a few of the videos, what I said about that earlier. Donald Trump will win the US election. I've been predicting for a long time, going back since 2014, that I feel there's going to be a political coup and a popular uprising in China. Now, on December the 7th, 2018, there was an article in the Daily Express, that's a UK newspaper, which was quoting some of my predictions from before. I did a feature about them, and one of these actually said, Donald Trump challenges Vladimir Putin. Goring tensions between the West and the East will manifest in 2019 when President Trump challenges his Russian counterpart over Syria. So there's this whole idea, though, about the possible war in the Middle East, and particularly between, I was quoting on Russian television about between Saudi Arabia and Iran, and Saudi Arabia being sort of pushed by Trump. There is going to be conflict, particularly when I feel that Saudi Arabia are going to get involved in the conflicts in the Middle East. We're going to see this, when I'm talking about this, I mean places like Saudi Arabia in conflict with Iran. He's going to take on Europe next after China. And his effect upon China is going to cause an implosion in the Chinese system. There's going to be a revolution in China because of Trump. Now, I've also had a feeling that when this whole procedure starts to go through this second hearing, as it were, that one or two of his close allies are going to stab him in the back. Some of the Republicans are going to have a go at him. But even with the drama of this, I mean, I felt someone really close to him was going to do some damage to him. Someone like Rudy Giuliani, possibly. But even with all the possible negativity that's coming up, my feeling has been, and it's been right from the start, that they will never remove him from office, not through impeachment. And also, I feel that coming up with Trump soon, we're going to also see a lot of new developments. I've spoken a lot before about the possibility of him becoming the president in the future, again, second time round. He's going to definitely, in my opinion, in my sense, I've been seeing it all the time, he's going to be he's going to have a second term as president of the United States. He's going to win the elections. Now, you'll see in some of my other videos that I've also made a few comments about this, and in particular some of the things I've said about the Democrat candidates. Now, I predict that the final race will be between Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren. I predict that Elizabeth Warren will become the Democrat nominee to be president. Over the coming months, we're going to see Trump absolutely thriving on these impeachment proceedings. It's exactly playing into his hands of what he wants. He can claim that there's a Democrat conspiracy against him. If he wins this, which I feel he will, he'll be able to say that there's a deep state conspiracy against him. He's going to be able to say that the world is trying to go against the will of the people. It's very similar in many ways to what's happened here in the UK, where the will of the people was ignored and then the people got to vote, and it was completely different to what the media had to say. And we had here in the UK a conservative sweeping victory. Another thing that I predicted would happen. Now, with Trump, he's also going to now start to become even a bit more fiery. Once this is out the way, he's going to become very, very confident, particularly on the world stage. In my other videos, I've also spoken about issues coming up in the near future with Saudi Arabia and a conflict between Saudi Arabia and Iran, with the interference of Russia. That's in my other video. I'm going to say a bit more about that in a future video. Similarly, we're going to get some new problems with South Korea. We're already seeing problems. I predict, and this is one that's going to be in my future one, that we're going to see a live missile from North Korea. That's going to be hit somewhere like the sea or something like that. But he's going to up the ante there. And we're going to see Trump again coming in and taking a forceful attitude towards North Korea. But I'm going to say more about that later. In some of my other videos, you will remember I also spoke about the predictions of Nostradamus regarding Donald Trump and also Baba Vanga. And here's a couple of clips of those. The one that's the most interesting that people have looked at is it says the false trumpet concealing madness. This obviously raises questions about Donald Trump's sanity. But the one that I find most interesting is where it says, the trumpet shakes with great discord, an agreement broken, lifting the face to heaven. The bloody mouth will swim with blood. The face anointed with milk and honey lies on the ground. Could that be an assassination attempt? My feelings are that he won't die somehow through an assassination attempt, but there will be some attempt on his life at some stage. I also feel that there will be a car accident of some sort that will affect other members of the Trump family. But some of the interesting words that she said in there, that the final president would be a sort of so like a messiah type personality, you know. And okay, Donald Trump, would he be like a messiah-like character, you know? I mean, he certainly is a strange man, isn't he? He's not like any president we've ever seen, ever before. Everyone will put their hopes in to end it, but the opposite will happen. He will bring the country down, and conflicts between North and South states will escalate. Baba Vanga also prophesied that there would be a massive Muslim war. My main interest for this short video, really though, is just to give you the heads up of what's coming up with these oracles in India. I want to see if the things that I've been predicting correspond with what the Indian oracles have to say. Now, those that don't know about the oracles in India, now, if you've read my book, Messages from the Universe, okay, if you've read that book, you will know that I went to India and accessed this incredible oracle that told me all about my future and what would happen. And actually, it's happening. There's things in there, really specific things, mind-bogglingly specific, that have happened, you know. I'll have to talk about those another time. But I went to India and accessed these oracles. I found the originals, the right oracles. There's a lot, 99.99% out there are complete fakes. So don't go looking for this on the internet. You won't find it. You only find it really if you go there yourself. But I also went there myself, and I wrote another book about it and did a movie, didn't I, called Mystic Journey to India. And there I explore the oracles a bit further. So, what I believe I have found is Donald Trump's oracle. Now, at the moment, I've got, my friend is helping me find these in India. I think we found them. I think we have Donald Trump's predictions. Let's see what it has to say about that, and I'm going to share that with you in my next video. Now, I'm expecting that to come comparatively soon. It's got to be translated, of course, from ancient Tamil. But once we've got that, I'm hoping to have the oracle for Donald Trump for 2020 and beyond. It would be fascinating. I'd love to find some other ones too. I'd like to find what they said about Princess Diana, if there was any conspiracy there. But there's so many. You can imagine, I'm quite excited that we can find something like this. Now, I might be disappointed And I don't want to disappoint you as well. So let's be cautiously optimistic about this. But it would be very interesting to see what it says. It gives us any details or whatever. So it will be coming up on this channel, and I'll also, if I can, because we've got the Christmas period round us now, so it's more difficult for me to produce the videos quite as regularly over this period, because I do want to spend some time with my family, as you would understand. But I'm also going to try to do another video about 2020 predictions and bring together all the predictions I've made with a few more, because there's a few more things I want to talk about. For example, the other night I was dreaming about being on an American aircraft carrier, and I thought, why am I getting this dream? So some of that I want to include for you as well. If I get any early updates, I'll put them on the Patron section of the channel. You know, you can now subscribe as a patron, and those that are helping us to sort of make all this possible and helping us to get a studio together, one that doesn't have a flat roof like my office here, where we got the rain at the moment in the background. I'll put some updates on there, and you can ask me questions, more questions about the Oracle and what's happened there through my Patron section. So I'm going to put a little video up now. This is my normal video coming up for those that are new. You can subscribe to this channel, so if you click that little bell thing below, you'll get some more interesting updates every time we go live with a new video. Or if you become a patron of the site, then you will get direct access to me for a while, and you'll be able to get extra videos and things about these type of things. So I'm really looking forward to this, these Indian predictions. I'm really curious about what they're going to have to say, and hopefully we'll have this over the Christmas period and before January the 1st. But let's see. But anyway, thanks for joining the channel. See you soon. And don't forget, if you're interested, you've got my books, boom, and you've got Kim's book, boom, and that's all in the description below. You can find the links to those books below in the description. And if you want readings, our readers are still working over the Christmas period if you want to contact our psychic phone readers. So again, if you support that, you also indirectly support me, because I'm an affiliate with those readers. I've checked those readers out. They're very good, and you can get phone readings over the Christmas period if you want. There's a link again in the description below, and a little link on the cards that come up in the top of this channel, somewhere up there or there, I don't know, so up in the corner. You'll see it now. Okay, thanks for joining us. See you again soon, and have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. See you soon. My wife Jane and I do our public work for free. We raise money through the theatres to raise money for our Hamilton Parker Foundation. This is a not-for-profit company that is soon to be registered as a charity. Now, our work is going in to help with the objectives of this charity, but you can help us as well by becoming what we call a patron of this channel. Now, as a patron, you'll get, first of all sorts of really interesting benefits. You'll have a sort of behind the scenes look at what goes on with our work. You'll get videos before other people. You'll get new videos. You'll get all sorts of benefits that are explained in the Patron website, and it has various tiers that you can subscribe to. So you can subscribe to just a little bit and get a few benefits, or you can subscribe a lot and get a lot of benefits. And what this means is that we can raise some money through this channel. Now, this money's not going to me and Jane to give us a fancy lifestyle. This money is going into our foundation that has some fantastic objectives. Now, the first thing we want to do with the foundation is, first of all, get a cyber center together, a cyber temple, as it were, a place where we can introduce new people to you through this channel. So by supporting this channel and giving something to the as a patron, you will find that this channel will start to get better and better content with more and more interesting things going on. We'll be able to get the cameras, we'll be able to have the space, we'll be able to have the right setting where we can build the energy to do things such as mediumistic circles and so forth online. But also our work extends further than that, because we are hoping ultimately to build a spiritual center, a psychic ashram, as it were, where people like you can come to visit and take part in an interactive way through this channel as well.
But also we are doing a lot of what we call spiritual service. We are going out and giving a large part of the income we generate to people in India who are destitute. We've given to schools, we've fed children that are in need, we've helped mentally handicapped people, we've given cows to old people in India. Some of all this you'd have seen in my movie Mystic Journey to India on Amazon. But all of this is part of our mission, part of our remit to help the world. Because we're not only trying to find our divine nature, we're also trying to live what we learn and express it in ways that are really beneficial to the world. So if you follow this channel, but more importantly, if you become a patron of this channel, you can help us to take this whole mission onto a much higher level than any psychic work has ever been done before.